Hi guys, Al here, Grumpy Grognard Gaming, and they've done it. I've always said that GW never got Chaos right. Chaos Space Marines just look like slightly more frilly, slightly more spiky, normal Space Marines. They don't look like they've been mutated 10,000 years in the warp. They don't look messed up enough. They're just Saturday cartoon villains. They've never worked for me. Until now. Now, we actually have what I would consider to be proper Chaos Space Marines. And it's Impish Children. So let's have a look. So, yeah, we've already seen Falcon. Very good. So here's Lucy's Eternal. Can we lose those vials on his back, please? They're very distracting. I don't like them at all. Chop those off and I think you've got something half decent. I love the way that the whip is obviously part of his armour coming out and then he's grabbing it. His sword, yeah, that's fine. He's, a poncy, pretentious master swordsman. All looks fine. Again, this whole vial and the things going into his face and all that, we can lose that. We don't need that. And I do think the face could be better in general, but he's not bad. He's not bad. However, when we get to this, I'm like, yes, all of this. That is an amazing model. It just looks exactly like I would expect an Emperor's Children to look. You've got the ribbed armour. It's almost like heresy-like. It looks like the heresy, and then he's gone in the warp for 10,000 years and just come out like this. You've got throwbacks, like, to the studded skin over the armour. It's just awesome. And then you get these options as well, and these are great as well. And look at that face. All implants and stuff been done to them. He doesn't look goofy, he doesn't look stupid, he's not smiling like that stupid Chaos Space Marine from the Kill Team set. You've got these faces and stuff in the armour, and again you've still got the studded fabric or skin all over the armour, and just, this is brilliant. This is brilliant, brilliant work. I can even forgive the gun for looking a little bit silly because of the ostentatious nature of the Emperor's Children, and the colour palette and the painting that they've done on these is spectacular. Very impressive. They've even done the rims properly, so you can tell they care. And that's your last build. And again, it just looks so good, man. These would go... We've just done our best 40k models, although Matt didn't understand the assignment at all last night. And these would go in there. These would go in there for me. That's really nice. One kit, loads of different options. Looks great. Then we've got this lad. What's it called? Lord Cacophonist. Yes. Bonkers. Yep, really like it. Very cool. Not much to say. Just, that's Noise Marines all over. Again, maybe these guns are just a little bit over the top, a little bit big and cumbersome, but other than that, I very much like what I'm seeing, like you've got a hoof thing going on here. They've really done a good job with these. And not a vial in sight by looks of things. Then we've got the Noise Marines, and I did actually get, so here they are. And yeah, they look great. I mean, a little bit clunky in places. I think these have just not quite had as much time to paint them. Almost a Primaris Intercessor type armour thing going on there as well. But yeah, these are fine. I don't think they're quite as good, but they're fine. They've got the sonic noise weapons. Is it a Blast Master or something they're called? Got a little bit of a sort of a zebra print kind of effect going on with the Slaneshi symbols and stuff. Yeah, these are great. Very good. Very impressive. Again, we could lose the vials and stuff. These were the only ones I didn't really like. Oh, professionalism, just too much professionalism. Here they are. Can we zoom in a bit on these? Because I wasn't as sold by these, I have to say. Let's see if we can just make this a bit bigger. There we go. Yeah. These ones are pretty much the only ones that didn't really work for me all that much. Still nicely mutated. I mean, this guy's face is pretty cool, but this one again is a little bit... He's got that sort of bare torso thing on again. Lose the vials from the top. It's so stupid. Like the space machine, I'll just shoot that, and then it presumably cripples them because whatever that is, they need it. It's just stupid. Yeah, these are okay. They're not bad. I mean, I don't like that guy. He looks dumb. But the other two aren't too bad, I suppose. Probably my least favourite out of the lot, but and then we come down to the standard Emperor's Children models, and again, these are great. These are great. You've got the under armour, you've got the over armour, you've got the skin. Yeah, these are just awesome. Old school bolt pistol, look at that. Old school, man. It's like an old Mark II bolt pistol. Not Mark II, second edition, sorry. Yeah, I like that a lot. Moving along. So your kit's going to come with all these different options and stuff. Loads of potential. Look at that guy, he's great. Why have one blade when you can have two? Yeah, these are great. Very ostentatious, very sort of poncy-prancy over the top. No problems, no notes. These look awesome. And this dude with his fucked up face. It's almost exactly like the Adrian Smith artwork, that one. This guy. Yeah, these are great. These are really nicely done, GW. Credit where credit is due. Then you've got these Tormentor dudes. Again, I think I've got a... Pretty sure I've got a slideshow of them. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, they look good. Really nice. Really nice throwback to the 90s look while updating it at the same time. This is what I imagine an aged, warp-tainted Space Marine to look like, not like Fabius Bar, who just looks like your granddad. Yeah, these are great. These are great. No complaints at all on these. Good work. And obviously it's all coming in an army box. So the army box is there. You get 2 lots of 6 Noise Marines, 6 being Slanesh's number, of course. 2 lots of 10 normal Emperor's Children. And then you get that nice Lord model and the Codex, again with the Adrian Smith artwork on it. Good work. 150 quid, I guess it'll be. Yeah, it's stupidly expensive, but you know, at least they're nice models. And yeah, overall, I think these Emperor's Children are really, really good, and potentially the first time that I think that Chaos has been done properly. I really do. Like the corn stuff was okay, but when they got to the Exalted 8-bound, as you'll have noticed if you looked at mine and Matt's worst 40k models, they're so cartoony, so over the top, so Saturday villain bullshit, and not what corn should be, you know. And let's face it, they could have taken Slanesh further, but with the wide audience that GW goes for, this is about as good as you're going to get. You're not going to get the torture Hellraiser thing that we should probably be getting out of Slanesh. They're going to want to tone it down. But as far as harking back to the 90s aesthetic, just updating it a little bit, as I say, if you was to get rid of those stupid little vials, you've probably got something quite special here. And now looking to the future of 40k quickly, in the march up to 11th edition, obviously Eldar, Astra Militarum, I mean, that should probably be the other way around because we've already had those, but the Eldar and Emperor's Children are next. So the Emperor's Children are real soon. And then you've got your 3 other Chaos factions coming. So GW have shown off the HQ model for the Death Guard. Whether the World Eaters and the Thousand Suns are getting more stuff, I don't know. I think Valrak said that the Thousand Suns were getting some kind of mechs, which I guess kind of makes sense. World Eaters, I don't know. They're all silly and messed up, and they don't look good, so I don't really care what happens with those. But once the cows are out of the way, we can look at what's coming in the next 4 things, and these are quite obvious. You've got Grey Knights, not Grey Knights and Space Wolves, like Valrak thought this was fur. No, that's just the 9th edition Codex cover for the Grey Knights, who will hopefully get their Primaris update, because they're looking a bit weedy now. These are Salamanders, obviously. We could certainly do with a new Vulcan Hestan. This is Black Templars, so both the Salamanders and the Black Templars are going to get codexes, or codex supplements at least. That's pretty good news for those players. The Black Templars got a good update with the Primaris, and Be interested to see how they lean into the purging and the crusading side of it, because these are probably one of the last Space Marine chapters that do all that xenophobia purging stuff. And then these is blatantly Knights, Chaos Knights, and you'll get Imperial Knights in there as well. So these are all coming. What I think is more interesting is what's not coming here. So what we're not seeing here is we're not seeing the Dark Eldar and we're not seeing the Space Wolves. My speculation is that the Space Wolves are at the end of the edition and Lehman Russ will return. It's the same pattern as what they've done previously with Lionel Johnson and the Dark Angels. And GW just repeat themselves. So you get your end of campaign, so end of edition campaign, which it'll be like 5 books. Each of them will have a new model, and you'll get Lehman Russ in there. What I think might also happen is that one of those books will be based around the Dark Eldar. Sorry, I don't do the whole Drukhari thing. Dark Eldar. And could we possibly see the return of Azrael Vect? Obviously without his slave girls, can't have that anymore, sorry. But could we see, because what they did was, if I remember correctly, they did like boarding patrols, like a new edition of the game, almost completely got forgotten about immediately. But that's when you got the new Farsight for the Tau. And that's when you've got a new character model for each of the factions, more or less, that hadn't been featured up to that point. So I'm wondering if we're going to see the Dark Eldar return with Azrael Vect. It'd be nice to see some of the other characters that got taken out as well, like Decapitator, the Baron Malice, and Krella de Vile, just to name a couple. I'm not sure if there was many more. Yeah, that's my speculation, is Dark Eldar and Space Wolves to round out the end of this edition, go into the next edition. Hopefully GW will learn some lessons and give us what we want, but it's GW, so probably not. But yeah, that's what's coming in our way. That's what we're getting. 40k is a mixed bag. Let's see what happens. But honestly, thumbs up when it comes to these Emperor's Children models. I think they are glorious. I really do. And apart from these guys, these are the only ones that I wasn't too keen on. I think GW have smashed this one out of the park. So that's the end of that from me. I'm going to do another video on all the other preview stuff altogether. I just want to take this one out separately. Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Bye.